Pop star Michael Jackson will now be known as Michael. That's right, the eccentric musician has embraced Islam as of the latest. Now, Jackson, once a devout Jehovah's Witness, converted to Islam at a friend's mansion in Los Angeles.
You accept this Hajj of mine, standing in it on, making my dua, drinking blessings from your well. The challenge of Safa and Marwa rekindles my iman. Oh Allah, I am waiting for the call, praying for the day when I can be near the Kaaba wall. Oh Allah, I am waiting for the call, praying for the day when I can be near your Kaaba wall.
Done to that brother right there. You understand? And even the allegations, we have no evidence. So if we stand in judgment against Michael Jackson, as many already have in his life when he was alive, they contributed to his death. They contributed to it. I think there's a lot of angles to this. A lot much more is going to come out in the days and maybe weeks ahead. You understand? Y'all willing? But I just want to put this on record at this very time. And, you know, to just say a word, may the God and the Father of Getachin Jesus Christos, of Getachin Jesus Christos be with, be with the soul of Michael Jackson. May he rest in peace, in paradise. They can appreciate love, a good singer, and hopefully he is worthy to enter in Jehovah's. And to say a word about my own earthly father as well. May his soul as well rest in peace, because he also, within this month or so has passed away, and all the other people that you may even have in your life that you have lost. You understand? At this time, or even when you hear this, you may have lost them. May their souls rest in peace. We're living in an evil world, and we should stop pretending that this world, you understand, is not an evil world, and start to face this evil in its face. You understand? Before we lose many more good people, you understand, to even sustain, you understand, to sustain this war against the evildoers, because the evildoers are taking out too many good people who have the potential to good, and the inclination are slandering them, are ruining their lives. You understand? And then making a merchandise. The system has made a merchandise, and still going to make a merchandise off of Michael Jackson. You don't know that. We haven't even seen the beginning of it. They're probably working on those things to make some money off of that. But they killed Michael Jackson, and we're going to go into, like I said, y'all willing, some more details on that. But they crucified him. He's another black male. Believe it or not, Michael Jackson is the epitome of exactly what we've been trying to say. You understand? And at first we just like, oh, Michael Jackson passed, and how sad, and what? Well, what they said happened? Really? Oh, wow, for real? But then they just show his children's face. Did he give permission for that? How'd that work out? You understand? And he just had a heart attack, and he just died. He had no pulse. He was already cold when the... What? For real? And he's broke now, they're telling us? And he owns the Beatles and Paul McCartney. There was some news about he was going to negotiate or something with Paul McCartney about the rights of this. And what? They say he converted to Islam? You begin to hear all these different angles, and you're like, wow. You know what I'm saying? You have to remember that from the age of 6, for the next 44 years of his life, he became deeper and deeper involved in this system. He's another product of PTSD. You understand? And we see it so clearly when we really examine the life of Michael Jackson. And so what I'm proposing to the black men's movement is that we investigate this. And some of us who have this particular angle, this consciousness, you know what I'm saying, if you be patient with us, you know what I'm saying, and even treat us with your own questions, we would like to present why Michael Jackson You understand? And the story of Michael Jackson may become a valuable objective lesson, a valuable educational object lesson towards what we are speaking of, the crucified black male. You understand? I think he's a very good example. He shows one that if you're talented, if you're skillful, if you're hardworking, and you make it to the top of the game, and you go along with the game, you understand, and you become conscious. Because this is what you have to recognize about Michael Jackson. People look at him and judge him by his appearance, you understand, but not really weighing and balancing everything in his life. Remember, since 6 years of age, he was already getting involved in this whole industry, so he really didn't have any other choice, but he used that talent, you understand, to try to bring entertainment, you understand, to try to share love through his musical talent and his song, you understand. But when he became conscious, and a lot of us were picking up, there's a lot of the conscious community can be a witness. Those who are really, I'm not talking about the semi-conscious community, I'm talking about the consciousness, the black consciousness, the black liberation and empowerment community. Even though we don't appreciate love and don't really like what happened to his physical features, but overstanding that, you know what I'm saying, not judging him by that, and really judging him by the signs. You know what I'm saying, over the years, the moves that he has sought to make, even some of the music that he has put out, you understand, and the message that has been in some of the music. Some of the music was going along with the system, was promoting the system. There was an album he put out a couple of years ago. We looked at the cover, and I think he had a collage of different pictures and symbols, and it was like embedded and subliminal and everything. And then there was one character on this album where it was like, I think it was like his image, but it looked like a monkey. And some people interpret that, oh, look, he's being a monkey, so forth and so on. But on a deeper level, when you're not semi-conscious, but you're more a mature conscious and more fully conscious and more fully awake, you understand, not squinting from the sun, but can look, you understand, in the light of day, you begin to recognize he was sending signs, and he's been sending signs over and over, you understand, as he's been getting older, becoming more outspoken, even learning various ways of trying to resist the system while still putting out a message. And I'm sure he was going to put out a big message. He's going to put out an important message if he were to live and perform the 50 or so shows that he was supposed to do in London. So there's more to this. And we're going to talk about New World Order. We're going to talk about conspiracy theories. We want to talk about the whole how to make a slave thing, PTSD, and everything else. We're speaking about the black male's movement, the crucified black male. He's the epitome of a crucified black male. We're not saying that he's Jesus or he's Christ. Don't get it twisted. But as one who admitted and sought to walk that way, you understand, but was fallen in a way, you understand, with the physical side of him, you understand, what we saw, his appearance, we judged him by appearance. That's why I said that we all in some way contributed to it. You understand, and what's a shame is that now people are going to probably be able to really see for themselves, and many more people are going to regret and begin to recognize that, you know, that's so correct. They claim that he did this and that, but yet it was, so what? He paid some people off. Does this mean that it just went away? See, a lot of people don't love the person. What they love is the money. You have to understand this. Michael Jackson was talented. That talent brought him money, so forth and so on, which he shared and lavished on others, especially children. And now for people to accuse that, for, you know, what they accused him of with so little evidence. They say, well, it's a sexual thing, okay, so therefore they can't really put this evidence out there because the children are minors and everything. They do it in other cases. They do it in other cases. You understand? They make it known. But when you really study it, you begin to say they used Jackson. They basically used him as a distraction while doing other things. And once again, even this whole thing happening right now, I'm sure it ties in with other things that's going on. And maybe we can't see it, the forest for the trees right now. But hopefully, Yah willing, we'll be able to open our eyes and we'll be able to overstand and to overcome this. Once again, to those who have fallen asleep, May their souls rest in peace. Amen.
That's right, the eccentric musician has embraced Islam as of the latest. Now, Jackson, once a devout Jehovah's Witness, converted to Islam at a friend's mansion in Los Angeles.
أشرقت نفسي بنور من فؤادي حينما رددت يا رب العباد وانتشت روحي وصار الدمع يجري يا إلهي خذ بقلبي للرشاد أشرقت نفسي بنور من فؤادي حينما رددت يا رب العباد وانتشت روحي وصار الدمع يجري